Oh, welcome back, rock and rollers. You ready to rock? This is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and we're playing everybody's favorite 3-act zone level in classic Sonic 2, Metropolis Zone.
There's an Asteron.
Metropolis Zone is a really fun place to chill.
Honestly, this track does not actually fit with the Doom and Dread that most people associate Metropolis Zone with.
Oh, they don't want you to feel doom and dread. I mean, why do you think they followed this zone with Sky Chase Zone? Yeah, this, Gerda was mentioning off recording that Metropolis Zone is one of the infamous difficulty spikes in Sonic 2. I think this playthrough will go to show that, yes, there is a lot of retrying going on, and nothing forces a retry like a difficult situation.
So far, I've only seen the one slicer, though, although it was actually in a pretty bad spot.
The beautiful thing about Supersonic is that he can just accelerate to full velocity inside what looks about a full second, and then boom, he flies off. Screw your frames, I'm too fast. But I gotta push the buttons.
And Tails keeps dying off screen.
Yeah, he doesn't know where to stand. He keeps getting hit by the asteroids.
Now, is it possible for Supersonic to kill the Asterons before they explode?
The asterons cannot be destroyed. Normally, because the asterons are not in the zone itself. You see how it's just off of the pathway, making it impossible for us to hit him because we can't clip through the wall. So these enemies were not designed to be bopped on the head. They were just designed to be little nuisances as you travel through this robotics facility.
Whoosh!
And there's a little point of trivia, because Gerda and I have been watching commentaries on Sonic 2 for a very long time now. The reason why Metropolis Zone is a 3-act zone is because in the original build of Sonic 2, the third act coming up after this second act was supposed to be its own independent level, but they decided to toss that idea and make it part of Metropolis Zone instead.
Yeah, it was going to be Cyber City Zone, right?
It's something like that. Yeah, it had its own background, but it was a 1-act zone. Sweet. Watch out for the crushers. Those pistons are gonna piss you off.
Behold, yet more Supersonic.
Yeah, and you want to use.
So I noticed that for most of Metropolis Zone so far, we've actually been staying on the lower path, even with Supersonic. Is there any reason that you want to stay on the lower path over the upper one?
There isn't really any reason. Well, you might find it too tedious. You might find the tedium overwhelming, controlling Supersonic as he attempts to accelerate to full velocity up a slope.
Come on.
We could, and I am. We should be fully seated in perfect world right now. That I could retry this as many times as I want and get the best result. But well, then I'm not really playing Sonic the Hedgehog now, am I? Although I barely am at the moment, because most of the time I do not ever get Supersonic in these games because the bonus stages are too goddamn hard. I do like that I can accelerate to full velocity, so I can either jump past the screw gap or just accelerate to full speed so that I can climb up the screw.
Hey, we found a 1-up.
The bolt, if you will.
This doesn't re-raise, Mr. Cloud. You have to use the spring.
You see, you might miss that because the little spring is red-colored, and so is the lava. Oh yeah, there was a massive jump cut right here, and then my emulator said, "Fuck the rules. Supersonic can't travel correctly." I have clipped through the screen. I have unclipped.
But then you fell back down, so you're fine.
I have resumed the normal pathway miraculously, because that would have been game breaking. I wanted to show that
smaller jumps, Cloud. Smaller jumps.
Okay, now wait a second. Okay, now move forward, because there's a little oopsie right there, isn't there? Yeah, because Supersonic is radioactive. He's actually warping the metal around him.
I'm not familiar with any of the major geometry glitches that can happen in Sonic 2. Does that specific one happen relatively often?
Not that I'm familiar with. My guess is that Supersonic is so goddamn janky that anytime you see like little things like that, I mean, mind you, this is the only zone in the game where you warp. It looks like, because Sonic is supposed to follow the pathway of the little saxophone tube when he steps into it. The saxophone warps him through the tube at lightning speed. He ends up at the other end of the saxophone. He's there, he stands there, and he's not supposed to be able to go back. But because Supersonic was doing it, I think Supersonic might have even finished it even before the graphics said, okay, now you have to stand here because the trip is over.
Okay. There's Metropolis Zone Act 2 done.
In my opinion, don't use Supersonic. Ever.
No, because the first half and even the second third of the game actually are really good for Supersonic.
He can't.
It's once you get into Mystic Cave and Metropolis that Supersonic tends to start showing some of the weaknesses of going too fast.
Hey man, he cannot help you clear the final boss. You need 50 rings in order to unlock Supersonic, and you do not get any rings at all in Death Egg Zone. So at some point, it stops being relevant that you fucking have Supersonic. Later Sonic games will reward you for having Supersonic towards the latter end of the game, because you can't go to the Doomsday Zone in Sonic & Knuckles unless you have all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, but that boss is honestly really simple, so...
You say that. You say that, and then... you end up in a situation like where I was. I don't think I did Doomsday Zone on my first try when I was a kid. It just became a thing for me to try really, really hard, get all the 7 Chaos Emeralds, rack up as many lives as I could, and give the zone a try. Because Doomsday Zone is a little weird with its rules. I want those rings.
For Doomsday Zone, you're supposed to avoid the asteroids and crash into Eggman 8 times, right?
Yeah, that you might not realize the peril of letting those asteroids continuously hit you. Well, the asteroids and Dr. Robotnik's little bullets, because you might be thinking, well, he's Supersonic, he can't get hurt. Well, nothing kills Super.
The bullets themselves, I don't think do anything, but the asteroids do actually slow you down.
Well, everything that hits you is supposed to slow you down because that is Sonic's, and that is the game over scenario. Is Sonic runs out of rings. It's a different kind of win condition.
That's not a pressure hazard. Jeez.
Because normally. Oh, Jesus Christ, I knew it! Fucking Supersonic, bro. I don't even know what just happened, but okay, let's keep going.
You looped downwards and got reset by your loop.
Did the level loop itself?
Yeah, you looped.
Jesus Christ. Sonic 2, what the hell?
That's not entirely Sonic 2's fault. That is Supersonic's fault, okay?
It is Supersonic's fault, you see? The game would be a lot simpler if I didn't go through all this trouble getting the 7 goddamn Chaos Emeralds, retrying bonus stages. Damn you, Scyther! Alright, now stay on the platform. Yeah, I know you were just going up, but there is no level underneath there. Alright, now get your 6 rings, save your game, and get ready to roll the dice.
This is the Bubble Droid again, right? Yeah.
Dr. Robotnik can eat a pile of dicks, cause he gets invincibility frames from me, cause it's not clear when I should really jump.
So Tails does most of the work for this fight then.
But Tails is with him, sir! Fuck. It's a joke that never gets old with this game. Because, yeah, it's true. Tails can totally just cheese out every single Dr. Robotnik boss fight, except for the Wing Fortress boss fight and the Death Egg Zone boss fight, because Tails cannot join you in outer space. His job was just to get...
Mostly because he doesn't have... mostly because he doesn't have his own super form yet. For the record, Super Tails is still one of the best things in the Sonic franchise.
Up yours, Dr. Robotnik. And in the next part, we're gonna finish the game, starting in Sky Chase Zone, the chilled out and laid back tune.
Now, be safe, everybody. Bounce.
Very bouncy.